I'm Brianne Beatty, a member of this year's ambassador team from Thomas Worthington High School. It is my pleasure to introduce Harvey Alston. Harvey's career has spanned from head football coach of Columbus East High School in 1969 to assistant director of student financial aid at the university level. As an educator, Harvey's taught English, biology, life sciences, health, as well as math curricula. Over the years, he has received recognition and awards from all over the country. It is my honor to introduce the coordinator of this event, a friend of the ambassadors, as well as the leader of the pack. Please join me in welcoming Harvey Alston.
Oh, boy, that's great. Hey, my student ambassadors that are here. We took 10 to the National Student Leadership Summit in Indianapolis, Indiana. They did a marvelous job. They came back and personally helped in choosing some people from their school to represent the Ohio High School Athletic Association Student Leadership Conference today. I'm going to ask my ambassadors to stand, turn around, and face the audience while you give them a big round of applause. Give it up. Fantastic, thank you. Today in our audience, not only do we have athletic directors, coaches, parents, people who are concerned about you, we have people that are on the staff for the Ohio High School Athletic Association, the National Federation, and a score of people who have even retired and come back just to be here for this performance today. So let's going to kick it off again by having you stand up and join me in a roller coaster ride of life. Everybody get up so we can stretch it out. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. All right. Let's reach up in the air, grab that bar and lock it down. Uh-oh, uh-oh. At Cedar Point, we're on the Steel Demon. Riding up the hill, let's start it. Lean back, chugga, chugga, chugga. Lean back, chugga, 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 chugga. Up in the air, hands high. Here we go. Chugga, 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 chugga. Up again, come on, a little faster. Got you on the corkscrew, didn't I? All right, now that we've got our energy out, go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down. Love it, love it. The reason why I like this one so well is because no matter how young or how old you get, life is just like a roller coaster ride. You get on it and you're thinking, oh man, I'm going to have some fun. Until you get on it, you start chugga. And you go, oh, maybe I bit off more than I can chew. Maybe I'm going to go too high, fall too far. And then the first thing that happens, the little bump comes along, and you're scared. You're going, oh, my gosh, I don't know about this. Then you scream. And then you're nervous. You say, what happened to me? This is the way life is. You remember when you were young, little tiny kid. We put you in a stroller, pushed you around, told you how beautiful you were when you weren't. Oh, my precious little baby. And there you were. You could do no wrong. Chugga, chugga, chugga. And then what happens? You start getting older. And by the time you got to be a toddler, your little personalities were kicking in. We didn't know what we were going to do with you. Why are you flushing your toys down the toilet. You're going to be a plumber. Why did you throw that out the window? Don't you know how much that costs? And then old people like me, we just give lectures all the time. Everything I tell you just seems to go in one ear, and you don't realize how difficult life was back in my. We used to have to 35 miles to school, uphill, every day. You think you had it tough. Our fast food, we had to go out and catch it. That's how fast it was. And then now you want to tell me about something that I don't know. Are you crazy? Greg, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out, make another one just like you to replace you. Isn't life funny? And then as we move on through life and you get to middle school, we try to tell you about the good things in life. But middle school got difficult, didn't it? Girls were gossiping among each other, talking about Becky with the good hair. Guys, we stay the same. That's what I like about being a guy. We stay the same. We just plain stupid all the way through. You know it, girls. Ask us anything. We deny it. Didn't I see you doing that? Huh? Wasn't me. I saw you. I don't think so. Oh, man. And then you get to high school. We choose you as leaders and say, here are some things we want you to do. We bring great people, put you in this union here. And yeah, we're going to tell you all these wonderful things, but along in life, we just don't mirror it somehow. We tell you to have respect, be responsible, to do good things in life. But every day that you turn on the news, you probably see Matt Barnes or some of the other ones reporting on people who haven't done good things and how much money that they've made or how much they received. And it becomes disheartening because we say to ourselves, why should I do good when we reward bad? But that's not the reason we do good. We do good because we know it's the right thing to do. We feed those who need food and nourishment. Why? Because it's the right thing to do rather than throw it away. We try to house those who have no housing. Commitment, try to build a habitat for humanity. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. We try to tell the truth. Try to. And why? Because it's the right thing to do. Try to get along with each other without bullying and saying mean and cruel things. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. And when we do the right thing, then we'll survive in this world. The people who brought you here today are those kind of people. Yes, will they make mistakes? Everybody makes mistakes. But they're that kind of people. I want to tell you what a hero is. I was doing a little elementary school. You remember those days? Sitting on the floor in the cafeteria. And I'd ask the kids, anybody know what a hero is? Little tiny kids. Wait a minute, you don't remember? You remember, because you even remember the songs. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. See, you remember. But there you are, just as cute as you could be. And I was asking the kids, does anybody know what a hero is? And the little people go, oh, man, Batman, Superman, you know, Spider-Man. I'm going, no. One little boy raised his hand and said, man, OHSAA-2017-SLC. I said, shut up, boy. Crazy. And then one little girl raised her hand. She said, Mr. Alston. I said, yes. She said, I think I know. I said, well, tell me, dear. She said, a hero is somebody that helps somebody. Can you imagine asking any adult, hey, get a bus from Cincinnati and let's ride up to Columbus to see some speakers and ride back. I ain't got no money. Some of those people would go, you've lost your mind. I got to be responsible for kids today. There's a lot of people that don't want to take that responsibility, but the people that brought you here today, when they left that building, there's an awesome responsibility. Signatures that they have to get, signs, permissions, insurance, liability, all the things that a lot of people don't think about, but they did it for one reason, And that's why I stood on the door today as many of them came in and shook their hands, because I know they made a commitment to you, not to me, but to you, because they care about you. Let's show them how much we care. Let's give them a big round of applause today. Give it up. Give it up. Country boy with my country hat on. Come on up here on the stage, sir. Yeah. I got me one. All right. Let's see what I got here. My man right here with the blonde hair. Right, that's you. Come on up here. I don't even know your name. Come on up here. Yeah. How you doing, man?
So,
I'm doing. Where you from? New Miami. All right. Been there. I like that. Let me see a young lady from over in this section here. Right there. You got your hand up first. Come on up there. Let's see. We know we do these diversity issues too, so I need an African American from over here. Are you sure? Come on, I can't see. Come on. I need Hispanic from in here. Got Hispanics right there. Come on up. I like that. You know, hey. I think I got my 5 if I can count right. All right. Take a card. Anyone you want there. Take a card. Where's? There you go. I thought I had another one. There you go. You got one? Thank you. You want to take one? All right, boy. I like that. Good old country boy. There you go. Take that. All right. Now, no help from the audience whatsoever. I give these same 5 cards to 5 intelligent little 5th grade kids. And by now, because 5th grade kids know how to work together, know how to play together, they figure out what to do with no help from the audience whatsoever. Looked like I didn't pick the right 5, did I? Huh? Let's try that again. I give 5 cards to 5 intelligent little 5th grade kids with no help from the audience. By now, they figure out to do what to do with no help from the audience whatsoever. Somebody hollered out, put yourself in order over there. Give them a round of applause. Ho, ho, ho! My man, come here, stand up and come to the end of the aisle here. Come on. Don't look at me like that. Well, I tell you. All right. You see those cards up there? Ooh, maybe I should have barked at you. You kind of big. See those 5 cards right there?
yeah.
Yes, sir, right? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. I should be sending that to you. All right. There's 5 cards right there. All right. What does that spell?
Happy.
That's about the sorriest happy. You not a happy fellow man today, huh? You happy. You know, we're going to have pizza later on, Jet's Pizza. You not happy, huh? Where you from?
Here.
From here, okay. That's why you're not happy, right? Didn't have far to travel. But if you want to be excited, and I was in a game and I said, this is our cheer. Okay, this is our cheer. That happy cheer, okay? Yeah, by Pharrell, right? Right? Yeah. All right, here we go, all right. How would you say happy?
Happy.
Let me try that one more time. I'm going to take this mic and beat you upside the head. No, I'm just kidding. If you were really happy and you would just want to bounce and jump and be happy, what would you say? I would say I'm happy. There you go. Give them a round of applause. About turn. Thank you, man. Oh. How can you be excited about life when people around you don't thank you? When he first said that happy a couple of times, people didn't think he was happy. He was going like, he's not awake yet, okay? But what happens when you say it with the energy from your heart, when people know that you really mean it and they know that you love what you're doing, they can sense it and want to be around you, because people don't want to be around people that are not happy. Happy people live longer than anybody else. Happy people are just excited. The world, you say, oh, I think it might rain. They say, no, it's sun's going to shine today. You see, you just have a different attitude about the world, and that's what happiness will bring you. So my first letter, sir, turn it around and we'll put the camera on it. The H stands for the Learn to do what you do and then do it with everything you got, with all of your heart. Don't be one of those kind of people when the coach says, well, I need you to run. Don't be like Matt when he said, I need you to run the mile, that you go, the mile. Oh, and then try to shortcut and cut across the track, huh? When they tell you to run down the gym and touch the wall, don't just run at the wall and fake touching it. Go ahead and touch the wall and run back. When you're doing your practice, it's a rehearsal for the real game of life, to give it all that you've got. Learn how to be happy with what you do. And when you do, and you do it with your heart, life is going to treat you right. People who love what they do never have to worry about a work or a job in their life, because they just love. And love will bring and conquer everything for you when you love who you are and what you do. My next one, turn around for me, please. A stands for? How many of you came with somebody today who has a bad attitude? Don't point at them. That girl pointed at her whole row. I know. But I don't blame you. I don't blame you for having bad attitudes. People say that starts at home, and it does, because some of you came from those parents who are the 9-liter coffee mug people. They walk around the house in the morning going, oh, if you had gone to bed on time last night, you wouldn't have had no problems getting up this morning. But no, you want to stay up and watch that program. Now suffer. You think I'm taking you to school today? What do you think? I'm a taxi cab? You think I'm Uber today or something, huh? You better go out and find a way, call somebody else, because I'm not your personal servant today. And don't mess with me, because I haven't had my coffee yet. Now, how many of you have parents who give similar lectures like that at home? Raise your hands. Whoa. Wait a minute, check this out. How many of you have parents that wake up in the morning and go, oh, hidey-ho, here we go. We're off to school today. You got a parent like that? Drug test them. That ain't natural, as they say. And that's what life is about, huh? People don't think it's natural to be happy every day or to have a good attitude. But if we adjust our attitudes, we learn how to do our job better than anybody else, we are going to be successful. My next letter, turn around for me, please. P stands for? We love you. When you come in, we bring in, I think it's close to 1,600, it looks like today, young people. You bring them into the union and look at you, the best that we've got. You're good. Nobody had to hire a policeman out here to protect you from anything, not from yourselves, because you're good. But you know, the news focuses a lot on bad people, what bad people do. When you hear the news today, somebody got robbed, somebody got shot, somebody stole something, and it's over and over again. But you, because you're so good, nobody says anything about you. They say our young people are in trouble. Our young people are not in trouble. Our young people are fantastic. They need to come to some of your schools and watch you participate in your activities. Watch your conduct. And then they'll know, like I know, that you are by far one of the best generations of young people we ever had, and we don't even appreciate you enough. Come on, give it up for yourselves, right? Pride means that I am personally responsible in developing excellence. Personally responsible in developing excellence each and every day, trying to make myself better in some kind of way. By the yard it's hard, but by the inch it's a cinch. Each and every day, trugging along, trying to do the best that I can. Pride means that I'm going to do my work right. Pride means that I'm going to get up and do what I have to do. Not because somebody tells me, but because it's the thing to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that job. Pride, as Emma Lagasse would say, he takes out some accoutrements, as they call it, some seasoning, and says, bam, let's take it up another notch. And that's what pride is about. My next one, turn around for me, please. P stands for? We live in a world where people can't get along with people. Always amazes me over the years because we're so similar. Yeah, you come from different locations. There's people on my stage that I picked of different heritages and backgrounds and shades of color. But they're all the same. So similar. Not one of them can live without air. Not one of them can live without nourishment or food. Similar. All of them want some type of goal or something in life, to fulfillment, to be better. So similar. But what do? We look at them and say, oh, what is different among you? So today, we're going to erase some of those differences with the help of my 5 card holders. I want you to wave your card, sir, across the audience from where you are. And your job is that you are going to make everybody the same shade of color. Give it a try. Yeah, very good. Even got Joe the photographer there. All right. Ma'am, yours gets a little bit harder. I want you to wave your card and give everybody the same coloration of eyes. All right. Da, 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 da. All right. You ready, cowboy? I want you to give everybody, this is your tough one because you're the tough guy from Little Miami. I want you to give everybody the same religion. Wong, 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 wong. I mess with you. Isn't that great? And I'm going to get back to y'all, okay? I haven't forgotten about you. Now, everybody has the same color of skin, same color of eyes, the same religion or deity, worship and pray in the same manner. Now do you think we can all just get along? You're right. You are absolutely right. Tall people would unite. Yes, we would. We would build shelves, put stuff way up high. So short people wouldn't be able to reach things. Big guys would block off the lines, the buffets, and donut shops. Eat up everything and starve little skinny people to death. People with a lot of hair would unite, and they would make fun of people who are
Bald.
You said it, but I think I heard an echo over there. You had some help from the audience there. Did you realize that I don't have hair?
I guess I realize it now.
Too late. Isn't it amazing, though? We can spot and we can say things that are negative. How do you think bullying starts on a little small age? We look for something that's different. Instead of embracing it, what do? We make fun of it. Instead of saying that's different or nice, we make fun of people who may have a deformity, may have a little bit of different shade of color, may have different color hair. And then bullying becomes a group of bullies, and bullies become another group of people who start wars and kill people, all because you didn't believe what I believe in, or you didn't look what I look like. That's the way it ends up, folks. Can we stop it? Oh, yes, we can. We have the power to change anything and get along with who? With who? Good. My last card. Turn around for me. The Y stands for? We brought you here today because it's up to you. Our generation tried. Yes, we did. We had some successes. We've had some failures. But now it's up to you. See, I came from that old school kind of thing. When I used to go visit my grandmother down south, they had water fountains. One way over here, one way over there. Water fountain. But it had the same water line. The water came up the same way. But one said white only. And one said colored only. Think of it as a child. If I went to one water fountain, I was told I couldn't go there because of the color of my skin. There are people that I know my age and color who are still angry at the world because of what they did many years ago. Did we change the world a little bit? Yes, we did. We had the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King. We had Malcolm X. We had a lot of things moving in the right direction, it seemed like. And then all of a sudden, the pendulum swung back the other way. Trayvon Martin, Ferguson, Missouri. And people just start disliking each other all over again. Do you realize we are the paragon of animals? We are the closest thing on this ball of dirt that we live that's close to God, and we cannot solve little problems? Something's wrong. Something is wrong when we don't. We can. We can put people on the moon. We can cure diseases. We can transplant arms and legs, but we can't get people to like each other? That is stupid. And I tell you what, it's up to you, because I'm going to challenge you to do that, to go back to our communities and say, hey, we can make a difference, to go back and say we need to find a way to feed those who don't have food, to house people, start our community projects, start our non-bullying programs, start our senior programs that we filter down and help those freshmen in school, that we don't make fun of them so they quit school. We try to help them and prevent them so they can stay in school. We can have profanity-free zones. We can do what's right each and every day. But I challenge you, this generation, to do it, because it is up to you. You want your formula for success? Very simple. 5 little letters here. Let's learn how to do our job and then do it with all of our. Let's try it again. With all of our. All right. Turn that around, sir. Let's learn how to change and alter our. Turn that around for me. Let's develop a sense of. Very good. Turn that around, sir. Let's learn how to get along with. I just thought I'd wait on you, that's all. And let's make an investment in. Then you can be. Happy. Let's give them a big round of applause, would you please? Thank you, my man. I got to have just like that. Thank you. Thank you. One more time, as they leave the stage. What a great responsibility, what a great effort. I'm coming down here. I always like to pick me somebody. I can't pick anybody that's big as this other guy I picked before. He might get mad at me on stage and just knock me off the stage. Yes, sir. You know I was coming for you. Come on up with me, okay? All right. How you doing? Come on up here. Where you from?
Here.
Here? Everybody from here. I'm from here. What you doing now? What's your name? Jalen. Hello, Jalen. Everybody say, good morning, Jalen. I like that. Hey, Jalen. What grade you in, man?
Freshman.
Freshman. I like that, Jalen. Look at that boy. Big old boy, freshman. I like that. Hey, Jalen. Here you go, man. Here you go. I always ask this question to young people. My good friend Amari out there, he always likes to do this thing called brain mapping. He'll explain it to you later on. But the thing about it is, in developing your goals in life about what you want to do, I ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
NFL player.
NFL player. All right. Yeah, that's National Flag Football. Oh, I'm just kidding. NFL player. All right, here we go. Freshman year, you're doing well. You even grew up more. You got into the weight room. Boom. What position you play? Quarterback. Whoa. Man, you start slinging that ball, man. Wham. Down the field. Wham. I like that, man. Hey, touchdown. It's me. I threw that ball. Yeah. I love it. And so you take your school to a championship. They love you. In your junior year, you got your stats up, man. They just like you. Schools all over the country, even like Ohio State, they love good quarterbacks. Just out trying to get you to come to school, man. That's a full scholarship to go to college. You know what college costs nowadays, man?
A lot.
A lot. So not unless your parents still ain't got cans of money stuck in the backyard for you to go to college. Hey, this is the way to go, man, to be that football player, get that football scholarship, right? You get that football scholarship, man, now you rolling. You go out, man, you play in college, and they draft you, and you go to the NFL. That was your dream. I want to be in the NFL. There you are, quarterback, man. Ooh, sweet, sweet. Man, you roll out your first year. They throw the rookie of the year, just like we had some people from Ohio do that, do a great job. But your second year, one of them 400-pound tackles freight trained you, rolled right over you, and crumbled you. And now you got a broken arm, broken knee, and you're sitting on the bench, and the next year, they let you go. This is the way life is, folks, the way life is. Now, there you are. You're saying, what do I do? What do I do? Can't play ball anymore. What do I do? Well, the thing about it is, if you've been working while you were playing and keeping your academics up so that you could be strong enough, there's a lot of things you can do. You know there's thousands of jobs out there that you could do if you graduate from college and have your grades in good shape. But the tough part of it is when you're a freshman, we don't usually think about our grades. Now, as a freshman and sophomore, we kind of get serious our junior year and go, whoops, I think I might graduate. So without ever embarrassing you, you know, on a scale like this, what do you think that GPA is, your grade point average now, your freshman year? 3.0. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yeah. And 3.0 is good, but let me give you something else to think about as if we were sitting at my dining room table and you were my son. My son's out here somewhere, and we were having this discussion. I would call those okay grades, even though 3.0 to a lot of people is good. Because you see, anybody can be average, be extraordinary. And you look like a very intelligent person. And I know if you pushed it just a little harder, your grade point average could go up a lot more. What do you think? Yeah. But you know, a lot of people do that, so they're there. So here's my thing. For the average person in school nowadays who graduates from high school but doesn't get that scholarship, whole end of that money, to go to college, they end up making, audience, what's minimum wage? $8. Anybody know who FICA is? FICA. Ask your parents. That's your government that comes back and takes 3 of those 8 before you even get it. They don't even allow you to have it. And so now you're making $5 an hour as a high school graduate. All right? You haven't made it to college yet, okay? That's good. Audience, where is he going to live? Home. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to check my audience out. Audience, what room in the house is he going to live in?
Basement.
Getting real now, isn't it, huh? Just the girls. He's cute, but is he going to have a girlfriend?
Oh, man.
These are some rich girls in here, boy. They don't want nobody broke. Okay. Will he be able to afford a car? Gas for the car? Insurance? Dinner for the girl? Happy Bill. So what happens in life? The dreams that we have, as the poets say, become deferred. And they dry up like a raisin in the sun. Only because what we dreamed of, we didn't work hard enough to fulfill. When we work hard enough, our dreams will come true. But nothing's going to be given to you just because of your size, your looks. Nothing's going to be given to you. You're going to have to get out and get after it. So if you get after it, and you go to school and you go to college, but keep in mind that your academics are very important, that you want to be a scholar athlete. Back on up a little bit then. You got that full scholarship. you got chosen to go to the NFL, and you played for a few years, back on up a little bit. But instead of now being a washed-up NFL player who got dropped from the circuit 2 or 3 years after playing, you're a person who now goes on with his career and either becomes a coach, an owner of a team, and things. Why? Because you kept your eye on the prize and you kept learning every day. And this kind of money, Jalen, comes to you. You don't have to chase it. It'll chase you and follow you, and people will reward you. You like that? Look at his face. For doing a great job only because you did your job better than anybody else. Come on back over here, son. There you go. So now, here's the other question I have to ask you in front of everybody here, okay? If, and I'm going to ask it again, if you only did a little bit better in school, you would have good grades. Can you and should you do a little bit better?
Yes.
Yes. Now look at our audience here. I want them to be sympathetic with you. I want our audience, everybody here, who could have done a little bit better last year in school and raised their grades a little bit with a little bit of effort, to raise your hand. Wow. Wow. He's smiling now. He's going, I'm not alone. Well, Jalen, you hear the conversation that they're having. They understand that too. And you know what the thing of it is that we understand it. The coaches and ADs who care about these kids, they understand it. And that's why they brought you here today, because they understand your potential to be great in this world, your potential to be a winner. Let's go out and do that potential and become great. Give this fantastic young man a big round of applause. All right. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So we ask ourselves, what is the test of our leadership? The test of a leader is the fight that you make. It is the grit that you daily show. It's the way that we can stand on our feet and face numerous bumps and blows. Cowards can smile when there's not to fear, when nothing that their progress bars. But it takes a true leader to stand and cheer, even when the other fellow stars. See, it's not the victory after all, but it's the fight that a person makes. A person who's driven against the wall, bleeding, bruised, and pale, is the one who wins in faith defy, because you're not afraid to fail. It's the summit you mount, the hurdles you bar. It is the shock that your courage stands, that test your mettle and prove your worth. Hey, it isn't the blows that we deal in this world. It's the blows that we can take that shows if our stuff is real. This is what our life is about. To go out and bite off more than we can chew and chew it. To go out and do more than we've ever done before. And then just do it. This is what we must do. This is our legacy. I'm waiting for you to step up and save this world. And when you do, it'll be a better place for everybody. Your shirts, the theme of the program that we're going to give today, say, be your best. That's all it is. Not be somebody else's best, but to be your best. To give it each and every day what you got. All to your might. That's what we want from you. Look in the mirror and say, can I take my grades up another notch? Yes, I can. Can I be a better person? Yes, I can. I can become anything I want to if I put my mind to it. Are people going to try and stop you from being the best? Yes, they will. Roadblocks, stumbling blocks, everybody's going to grab on you and try to pull you down that ladder of success rather than lifting you up. So when we go home from this conference, you take the words that Omari, that Adria Belinsky, that Wando are going to give to you, and Matt Barnes today. You take those messages back with you, and you try to make a better place and make it the best. So as I raise this hand today, I want you to join me. loudly. I want the people on the first floor of this union be able to say, what are those kids saying up there? What are they doing? I want you to say the word best like it is, just the word best. If you can't be a pine on top of a hill, then be a shrub somewhere in this valley, but be the little shrub on the side of a reel. If you can't be a shrub, be a bush. If you can't be a bush, be one single blade of grass, but over by some highway, happier make. If you can't be a muskie, then be a bass. Just be the best bass in the lake. If you can't be our captains or our ambassadors, that's all right. There's a job for each and every one of us to do. Some days we'll give you some greater work to do, some days some lesser work to do. But the task that you must do, it's near and it's clear. If you can't be a highway, then just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, then be a star. It isn't by our size that we win nor we fail. No, you must be the absolutely very. You must be the very at whatever you are.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like